Yeah. But you know, election time, y'all, as you can see, as being a figure that you see how much power you really have when you get in them chambers, right? Everything is still the same. Everything is based on votes. You know what I'm saying? Carol Gazine, I guess she running. That time came quick. But it's a Democrat against a Democrat. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying neutral on that. Like I said, I'm a die-hard Republican. I ain't switching my ticket. And I'm not switching my ticket. You know what I'm saying? Little 1975-09 kid right here. '09 Suzuki. 1950 all-wheel drive. Little joint. Look like a little stick or something like that. Morning. Good. It's another Focus here. Ain't no price on it. Nice little clean joint. Yeah, the selling out of the African American community. Another Honda here, 2675 or 08. Got the Infinity here, the 4450. Hey, how you doing, brother? That motherfucker clean. 4450. Got some shit here, VCR, old Hess joint. That's the old Hess truck there. Old VCR there, in a DVD player. But you got the Mitsubishi here, 08 for 2850. Prices look reasonable. But you gotta come down here and you gotta do your own homework. I ain't telling you to come down here and cop something. I'm telling you to come down here and do your homework. Because the prices on these cars is reasonable. But, you know, yeah, y'all. We out and about this morning. That's what I was telling my man. He like, I said, nah, you get out in the morning time, you can get a peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like a peace of mind and shit. You know what I'm saying? 2 drinks here. $29.50 05 Nissan. It's just a Pathfinder. Window out. Right there. Ranked all in it up. Leather guts. That shit fucked up though. Yeah, it's a Pathfinder. 05. Need a window. Passenger side window on there. My man, he only had limited cars over here. He doing it right. He don't want a whole lot full of cars he can't get rid of. I don't blame him. But yeah, y'all, back to the boule. There's videos out there about the boule in the African American community, the sellouts, the Uncle Toms and shit. the fish fry motherfuckers, the chicken fried motherfuckers, the coon chicken in motherfuckers. Coon chicken in motherfuckers, y'all. They the sellouts, y'all. The boule. I told y'all gonna start seeing them in full force. It's that time, y'all. It's that time for these coon ass niggas to put on that coon sweatsuit and get out there and lie to you. And their line is, if Donald Trump become president, everything we work for, y'all gonna lose. Y'all gonna lose y'all Medicare. They love scaring the elders with that. That's their #1 tactic when going after the elderly. You're gonna lose your Medicare if you vote for this person. That's a fact. 100% fact. Watch the tactics they use and say. Cleaning him up slowly but surely. I see. God damn it. You and your fillers, god damn it. Get out your fillers, nigga. Fuck out of here. I told you, the chosen one bows down to no one. No one. Give a damn who you is. God damn it, I told you. I don't give a damn who you is. And that's a fact. You ain't gonna have me part of your go along, get along bullshit. And nothing. Fuck that. The chosen one. You know what I'm saying? The chosen one. Yeah, I did that video, y'all. To let y'all know, look, hey, where you think you hiding, you really not. You know what I mean? When you really think you hiding, you ain't. Truck sound like shit. Sound like a ticking bomb. And then gas prices going back up. It's election time, y'all. They know the tactics to put on the peoples, y'all. And like I said, this is not a bias thing. This is what they forcing on the American peoples. Foolishness. High gas prices. Inflation's at the market. If you're trying to buy a home, the interest rates on that is fucking ridiculous. You see, we still in the same fucking predicament we've been in, y'all, for the last 4 years. What changed, y'all? For real, let's be honest. What changed? Nothing. Everything is the same, if not worse, y'all. I'm tired of motherfuckers saying, yeah, man, you know, at least he did, man. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You part of the go along, get along gang. And like I said, that jab had a whole lot to do with it. Because it clouded some of y'all minds. And that's a fact. It clouded some of y'all minds, man. That jab did. Why you think they allowing all these migrants to cross the border? They flying them in first class. Why they presented them on getting vaccinated, y'all? Why haven't they presented that to them, y'all? Why they had y'all lined up before they let these motherfuckers cross that border? Why they have all y'all lining up taking that jab? Have y'all questioned that yet? Now they saying that, oh, it's going to be here to stay. It's here to stay. Well, goddamn it, you should have gave the people the opportunity if they wanted to take that jab or not. But y'all forced it on the peoples to take the jab. Y'all was threatening people that they was gonna lose their jobs if they didn't take that jab. You see what I'm saying? But y'all let these migrants cross the border and ain't nobody say nothing about no jabs to them. Actually, y'all giving them fucking reparations. Y'all giving them reparations. All types of benefits and everything. But the American people suffered. And y'all used them as test dummies on that jab. And that's fucked up. And someone should be held accountable for that shit. And people had to pay their bills. People had to pay their bills, y'all. So when they was threatening you that you was gonna lose your job, and then they had the jobs, part of the go along, get along gang, saying you had to show your vaccination card. That was crazy. That was another form of slavery, y'all. Right in y'all face. But like I said, let's get back to it clouded some of y'all minds, man. Because some of y'all still, like I said, they done figured this out. They put that shit in your system. They still have you feeling sorry for your grandfather, Joe Biden, that did nothing for y'all. You see? Did nothing for y'all. They doing more for immigrants and migrants in other foreign countries than anyone, y'all. They putting them first and putting y'all last. Nah, they ain't put the fence around here. That's why I came around here to see if they put the fence up. That black fence up like they got on, where was we at? And we seen that black fence. That was on Wilson Street. On 6th and Wilson. Before you get to 6th and Wilson. But yeah, y'all, ask yourself, y'all, why the migrants ain't been lining up taking that jab like y'all did, y'all? But they giving them all the jobs. And they saying black folks is lazy and they don't want to work. But why wasn't they saying that when they was giving out them jabs, telling y'all that y'all had to mandatory take them jabs? It was mandatory that y'all get a jab. Where that shit go at? All out the window, right? Are y'all still paying attention? But like I said, a lot of y'all minds got cloudy as far as with that jab. Y'all don't know what they was putting in y'all system when y'all was lining up taking that shit. What's the effect of that? The side effect of that shit, y'all? What was the chemicals, what was the base chemicals in them vaccinations, y'all, that y'all took when y'all was lined up around the corner? Once again. And when your brother and sister came to you and said, oh, I think you should slow down and don't take that jab, y'all was ready to cuss them out, fight on them and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Right? Well, once again, selling you out. Your own peoples. Selling you out once again. Now, where them Negroes at? Have y'all asked yourself? Where them same Negroes at that was telling you and me that we had to get a jab? It was mandatory. And then not only that, they had y'all doing sets of that shit. They had y'all doing 2, 3, 4 sets of them jabs. The shits don't work. You don't know what's in that shit. You know what I mean? You don't know what's in that shit when you getting jabbed on, right? But see, it's a part of election time. Whereas though, they want y'all to go out and get that jab. Like they ain't even promoting that shit no more. Good morning. Nah. But like I said, y'all, why ain't the migrants had to line up and take a jab? Have y'all asked yourself that? Well, the migrants ain't getting no motherfucking jab. And they taking all the jobs like they said, right? Because black folks lazy, they don't want to work. That's what they said, y'all. They said black folks was lazy, they ain't want to work, but yet they forced you to get a jab. Milk, milk. Milk, milk. Milk got the killers on deck. But anyway, y'all, like I said, y'all. Who been selling y'all out? Niggas. You heard? Niggas. It been niggas, y'all. And that's a fact. Selling y'all out, man. I even got into arguments during the time when they was giving out them jabs. People actually wanted to cut my head off when I said, brothers and sisters, come on now. They got us, they bamboozled our ancestors before with the Tuskegee experiment, right? Who all know about that? The Tuskegee experiment, where they shot them brothers up with syphilis and all, gonorrhea and all that type of shit. Who remember that? You see what I'm saying? So when you know your past and your history, they can't bamboozle you. Well, fuck shit, y'all. But a lot of y'all claim to be intelligent, very intelligent, but y'all wasn't intelligent enough to not to take that jab. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, y'all. Like I said, they forced that on the peoples. They forced that on American peoples. Because they threatened you with losing your job. Whereas though they letting the migrants come over here and take all the jobs now. You see? Without even having to get vaccinated up. And some of y'all was allergic to them vaccines, but y'all still took them. Because it was forced on y'all. That was a scare tactic to force the shit on y'all. You know what I'm saying? That was a scare tactic. To tell you and me that you had to get it. Crazy, right? But yet, like I said, the migrants and the immigrants ain't got shit. They ain't get shit. I just want y'all to wake up and pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Until the next time, y'all, stay vigilant.